In case you didn't know, the Farmer's Almanac is finally out. It has a lot of information about weather forecasts and plannings and charts. 10 TV meteorologist Michael Behrens breaks down what you need to know. Michael.
Yeah, Jerry, that's right. The Farmer's Almanac forecast has been making the rounds on social media. This is not to be confused with the old Farmer's Almanac. Actually, two different forecasts, but regardless, what does it mean for Central Ohio? Well, their forecast is for cold, wet, and white here in Central Ohio. But the big question is, can you actually trust this forecast? Is it accurate? Well, multiple studies online have taken a stab at that question, and they've come to a conclusion. Whether it's forecasting cold, warm, wet, or dry, we average about a 50% accuracy rate when it comes to that almanac, which means you might as well be flipping a quarter when it comes to trusting this forecast. So what can we actually look at to determine the winter ahead? Well, we can look at the El Nino La Nina pattern. Here's where we're looking right now. We're starting to see some of that cold water out in the Pacific, and we're at a 79% chance of a La Nina winter. So what does that actually mean? Well, as those trade winds escalate in the coming months, that cold pool of water is going to intensify with strong upwelling, bringing it to the surface. That has impacts for us here in Central Ohio and across the country, putting us in a pattern where our winter is typically a little bit wetter than average, where cool air comes down into the northern plains. Now, as far as, well, we could see a wet, white winter too. It's not out of the question of reality. This jet stream here dips a little bit further to the south. We could be a lot snowier if that jet stream stays a little bit further to the north. We could be looking at kind of a wet winter, but more toward the rainy side than the snowy side. So all things considered, honestly, forecast certainly could be plausible heading into this year. And guys, one more question for you. I brought a quarter.
Yeah.
We thinking winter, white winter?
I was going to say, we could do the Kinsey Almanac at this rate, a 50-50 shot.
Heads for snow.
Is that a double-headed quarter, though? I mean,
What do you think we landed?
Tails.
Tails.
Tail.
I'll tell you in the spring.
Oh,
Terrible.
that is terrible.